Welcome to the Business Building Boutique podcast for new life coaches. If you are a newly certified coach who's trying to figure out how to grow your business, you're in the right spot. Join me each week to learn simple business growth strategies along with step-by-step marketing tips to get you seen by clients in your niche. I'm going to be your guide. I'll tell you what to do so you can feel confident in your business. And here's the truth, ladies. You can build your dream coaching business without paid ads and without a fancy sales funnel. So if that sounds interesting and you're ready to get more paid clients, then let's get started. Welcome to the Business Building Boutique for new life coaches. If you are new to this podcast, I just want to say hello. And if you have been around for nearly 100 episodes, I want to say thank you. Today, I want to bring you up to date and introduce you to the new show. Let me just say that my mission is stronger than ever. I am driven by my vision for you to become a successful, booked up life coach. My business, consulting, and coaching over the last 23 years has been focused on helping people with what to do and how to do, and that has not changed. My desire to help you was born out of my need to have a successful business of my own. And if you've heard this story before, I want to invite you to hang tight and listen again. I'm going to share some key takeaways from my business in the last 23 years. And after I share those, I will tell you the details of what you can expect in this new season, and I promise it will not disappoint. So let me get started with my business details. In 2000, I started my first business. I launched and published a wedding magazine from scratch. Now, this is important for you to hear because I know many of you guys are starting businesses. I had zero business experience. I had no one to show me what to do or how to do it. I want to tell you that I made 196 sales calls before I ever got my first yes. I want that to really sink in, 196. After that first yes on 197th sales call, then I got another yes and another yes and another yes. And I was able to publish my first issue of my Wedding Ideas magazine, and it had 13 advertisers in it. So that is the first thing, you guys, the first key takeaway. It took me 196 sales calls to make a sale. And this is what I want you to know. I did not give up, and you can't give up either. It wasn't an option for me. And so what I want to ask you is how can you create that burning determination for your business where you are willing to hear no over and over and over again and still keep going? Because if you keep going, you guys, eventually it's going to work. You're going to learn from yourself what to do, what not to do, and it will work. All right, number 2. The second thing I want you to know, as soon as I started my business, practically I had to shift. I had only been in business 90 days when something came up in my business that caused me to need to shift what I was doing. It's so interesting because when COVID hit, everyone talked about diversifying, and I had been doing that back in the beginning of my business in 2000. So let me set the scene for you. When I started publishing my magazine, I was about 90 days in and I received a call from somebody wanting to pull their ad out temporarily. And then I got another call and another call. All said the same thing. They wanted to wait until they were making more money in the spring. This is the wedding season for you. It had seasons to it. But also every business has ebbs and flows to it. And I immediately went into solution mode. I had a contract with the printer to print 10,000 copies of my magazine. It was not an option to not print this magazine. And so I had to figure out how to help people diversify. I helped them shift their business to earn money in the non-wedding months. What's interesting about that is in today's business climate, I still use that same principle with coaches to help them diversify their coaching business and to help them have that consistent cash flow. We do that by making what I call a plan for profit. All right, number 3 takeaway. You should never stop marketing. After 23 years in business, I have seen it time and time again. Marketing is the ATM to your business. Even when you are fully booked, do not kid yourself, you have got to keep marketing. There's always going to be an opening coming up soon, right? Your calendar will always end up with a blank spot eventually. And you need people in what I call your pipeline, people that know you, that like you, that are beginning to trust you, that will take that spot. That happens because you are continuing to market. And you don't have to have complicated marketing. You can be in the same place over and over and over. And eventually somebody will say, hey, wow, I've seen you everywhere. What's interesting about that is the only place they probably have seen you is in the same place over and over and over. So consistency is what pays off. You want to let people have the time to get to know you, and then you want to make sure that they don't forget you. All right, number 4 thing that I want you to remember is 1 year can make such a huge difference. In my business, at the year mark, everything changed. Honestly, it was so interesting. I had been consistently marketing. I had been working my business, and there was people that essentially were kind of watching me from the sidelines. People who wanted to do business with me, but they were waiting to see if I was going to make it. And let me just tell you, I think this is human nature. There are many people that are watching your business and they're waiting for you. They're waiting to see if you're still going to be there in a year. So many people quit, you guys. Do not be a quitter. I want you to be consistent in your marketing. It's free marketing, you guys. We're talking about email and social media and workshops. All of those things, when you do a year of consistent marketing, you will experience my favorite thing, and that's the compound effect. And then when you least expect it, your business will take off. This happens time and time and time again. I've seen it for years with all kinds of businesses. So that is what I want you to know about the work that I did in my career. You've got to be consistent in what you're doing. You've got to have a big enough why to be able to hear no over and over and over again. And you've got to have enough guts to stick it out until they finally say yes. All right, so that brings me to my business today. I want to talk to you about how I moved into coaching online. And it's so interesting because in 2016, I was working with a coach who said to me, look, I want you to map out how you're helping all these businesses for the last 16 years grow. And she was talking to me about my magazine advertisers that were all kinds of businesses. They had online businesses and they had brick and mortars, but she said, tell me what you're doing to help them, how you're supporting them. And so I mapped out the process, the same process that I use today to help people up-level their business branding, to help them really refine their niche, to work on their offer, their price, and so many other things. Today, I have a mapped out process of 12 key things that have brought success to all of my clients. These are the same 12 key strategies that I coach on today. I have coached thousands of women and a few men over the last 23 years. I have helped them generate millions of dollars, you guys, millions of dollars. And at the same time, they've been raising children. They've been caring for aging parents. They have had the work-life balance that all of us want. This is why we go into business for ourselves. We crave freedom. We want to make our own schedules. We want to have flexibility in what we do. And we want to do it our way. We don't ever want to have to ask permission to take care of people that we love. And we don't ever want to be limited by our boss with the earning power that we have. And we don't ever want to be limited in our earning power. And my friend, you don't have to. I'll teach you what you need to do to be successful. Today, I have expanded my coaching program to include everything you need. You can join my business building boutique for new life coaches. And let me tell you, I'm going to teach you everything step by step, all the things that you know you need to know, and all the things you didn't even know mattered. I'm going to tell you and show you what to do. This is what I wanted so many years ago. I wanted somebody to just come in and give me that validation. I'm going to save you so much time and stress. And when we work together, I'm going to ensure that you get all of your questions answered. You won't ever hear me telling you to use your brain to find the answer. Don't get me wrong. I love the mindset work. That's why I added life coaching to my business coaching. But here's what I know for sure. When you know what to do and how to do it, your thoughts will change about your business and they will actually fuel your actions and help you get your results faster. As a solopreneur, you want validation. You want somebody to bounce ideas off of. You want to have coffee with somebody and get some direction from somebody. I have been there too. And I'm going to show you where your blind spots are. That is what I do. Join me each week. I'm going to teach you very simple ways to grow your business. I will teach you the things that you need to know, and I'm going to tell you the way to do it so that it's easy for you to understand. I'm going to help you be comfortable and confident in your business, and I'm going to be here every single week to inspire you, to keep you moving so that you do not quit on yourself. So are you ready? Ready to grow your business? Yes? Then let's get to it. Before we jump into the first official episode of this new season, I want to ask you to subscribe and follow so you don't miss anything. Every week, I give you strategies to grow your business. Here is how you subscribe. Grab your phone, get on the podcast page of this episode. Up in the top right corner are 3 dots. I want you to hit the 3 dots and a drop-down menu will appear and select follow. All right, then you'll be notified when the new episodes come. And if you have been around here very long and you have listened to the podcast already, do me one more favor. Please leave me a quick review. You can leave the review by scrolling down on this same page. Scroll down to the bottom and you'll see where you can leave the review. Thank you so much for listening. And before we wrap up, I want to tell you the next 6 episodes in this podcast are going to cover the pillars of the Business Building Boutique program. They are packed with good stuff. You're going to learn all the secrets that I share with my clients in our 6-month group coaching program. I'm going to share them over 6 episodes, and you're invited to join me, follow along, and change your business results. Everyone that I work with, you guys, gets results. You can learn the key things step by step to get clients so you can do more of what you love, and that is coach. So that's it. If you have any questions, be sure to schedule a time on my calendar, debbieshadid.com/schedule. All right, you guys, let's get going and get your dream coaching business fully booked. That's it. Thanks for listening. Now it's up to you. Put what you learned today into action. Do what you need to be seen and then hired by clients in your niche. And if you're ready to stop wasting your precious time and get your business finally booked up, you're invited to join me in the Business Building Boutique for New Life Coaches, where you will learn everything you need to be a coach with plenty of paid clients. All right, have an amazing week. Until next time, bye-bye.